Morgan Wallen on Hits 96.1 with Miguel and Holly. It's time for Queen City Confessions. Now, these are your deep, dark secrets that you just have to get off your chest, and you can always submit them to us anytime. You use the word hits and then your confession and text all that, hits, confession, all one message to the number 96893. It's also on the website, hits961.com. Just click on the Miguel and Holly page and you can submit there as well. So let's get into it. And by the way, Miguel is here today. He's just the silent partner because his voice is out. So thank you for tapping on your mic to let us know you're there. I feel like you're Patrick Swayze in Ghost right now. Like, what are we doing? Okay. Here's our confession. My parents are awful people. They have made awful mistakes, always provided us with things, but were never there for me emotionally. As I'm getting older, I'm now in my 30s, I realized that I don't care to continue a relationship with them. It hurts to know that we never could get to a great place in our relationship, but I've tried every route. Am I a terrible person to keep in contact with them? Or am I a terrible person? Am I a terrible person to keep in contact with them so I stay in the will? That took a turn.
Yes. That I was there with you in the beginning. And
Yeah, I
that
felt
ending.
We're actually, it's a larger societal issue right now where you actually do have quite a few people trying to figure out if they should go no contact with their parents.
Right.
Parents are confused by this. But if that's the case, these parents probably have not been hearing these children, because for a child to want to go to no contact, that's devastating. It's
Right.
not a decision that's made lightly out of anger most times. Most times it's been the child has tried and is at their literal, the rope is frayed and there's one thread and the parents don't get it. And so it's never a decision, I think. I mean, obviously, okay, let me not blanket. I don't think it's never a decision that's gone into lightly, but rarely is it a decision that's made lightly. So that's a tough one. Then we have this person who's like, I'm going to go no contact, but wait a minute, that will. What do you think, producer Kelvin?
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Correct.
You have to decide what's best for your mental health. The will is a will. They'll decide to keep you on or not. But why would you want to keep that with somebody that you already want to break ties with?
Yeah, because we don't know how, I mean, what are these parents like in their late 80s? Because what if they're in their 60s and you're going to spend the next 30 years just trying to get that money?
Right, exactly.
I have one question.
Oh, yes, Miguel.
How much money are we talking?
Miguel.
Boy, go back to being quiet. I can't stand you.
Turn your mic off.
Turn your mic off.
Normally, I try to be the voice of reason, but in this case, get that money, because where else is it going to go to? That's all.
Someone's going to be, they're going to like donate it to the Humane Society or something. That's where it's going to go. That's what's end up happening.
You're the worst.
Goodness gracious.
I can't.
All right. Well, if you got something to get off your chest, text us hits and your confession to the number 96893. If you're going into work soon, and I understand you might be, make sure you pull up Hits 96.1 on the iHeartRadio app or on Alexa so that you don't miss today's Hall of Fame blown off. Where are they now? It's like we update you on a blown off that we previously had heard from months ago. So that's at 7:40. But first, we want to get you tickets to see Snoop Dogg this summer. Listen, all you have to do is guess what songs we're humming. So we're looking for caller 20 at 1-844-HITS-961, 1-844-448-7961. Hum game is up at 7:25.